Elizabeth, you came to the Biden side as a former loyal staffer to Donald Trump and the aims of his presidency and administration. What to you do you think will resonate the most with people like yourself who were with Donald Trump for a while?
You know, I've been working on commercials and op-eds and different ways to communicate to people why I came to this conclusion. Now I can just send them the speech. I mean, it perfectly encapsulates what we need right now in this country. So much of the hate and the division that I was seeing from a national security perspective and the concerns that I have for the continuation of us as a democracy, a democratic republic. Russia. There was a Homeland Threat Assessment that came out today that accurately describes Russia's intent is to sow seeds of discord and dissension to make us so weak as a society that we cannot stand up against their strategic objectives. So this Russian interference in the election is much bigger than any one election. Their aim is to make us weak as a society. And part of the reason we need a president like Joe Biden is that not only will he stand up and call Russia the threat that it is and not cozy up to him, but he will also address those things that are making us weak right now, that division and that ability for us to communicate with one another about our disagreements. I loved how he framed that it's the how. We can disagree on the how, but most of us in America want the same things. It's just in the how that we disagree. We need to go back to those shared goals, those shared values, and remember who we are as a people. And I love that he put this in the context of we are in a generational fight here. This is not an election like any other. There is something monumental and consequential here, which is why I feel very confident it's okay for me to set aside my policy differences and vote for Joe Biden, because we need something bigger than policy fights. We need somebody that is going to help us preserve who we are as a people, unified together under American ideals.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.